normal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it. We're gonna just step it out of the way. Hey guys, how's she going today? Well, you guys are lucky because I'm not charging you tariffs yet on my videos, so you're welcome. Today, I'm gonna go make a little bit of feed. See what the 4020's got to say here. Come on, solenoid. A little bit delayed, but it still works. So, winter has come back. Not quite minus 50, but it's pretty shitty compared to what it has been. Had a few calves today already, one early this morning and one at dinner time. I'm sure there's going to be more before the day is out. Oop, the hydraulics are... Come on, you can do it. Hydraulics are stiff. We're just going to idle our way slow over to the mill. It's not that cold out, but... yeah. I'm going to put barley oats and some wheat screenings in is what we're going to do. Start with oats because the auger's closest to that bin already. I'd like to do 2 batches of chop, but I think I'm going to run out of time. Got to put Amanda's cedars in the full bloods, and she's got to run to town, pick Maya up from not daycare, but preschool, which is at the daycare. None of our kids go to daycare. And then come home and then go back to town because she has dance like half an hour after preschool is out, or an hour after, I guess, and then do those cedars. So it'll be a busy afternoon of doing that. And I've only got one bag of, or a half bag of 3 to 1. I kind of like to have, not be short on the mineral in the batch, but be what it'll be. Really end up making 2 if I had time, just so we've got enough, because we go through it pretty quick there out of the chop bin for how many are eating. So anyway, we'll get the old Gale mix all hooked up here, and I'll bring you back in a few. Like a fucking professional. Blocking the good views. Auger moves grain way too fast for the old mill. So the key is to just go as slow as it'll engage. Oh, you know what else helps? Putting the belt on. I'll bring you back in a minute. You like that heat? In the cold, the plastic broke off, so... I prefer to have all my appendages, so we're not going to try that with it running, but... Also learned from Hale on TikTok there, learned from his mistakes of not leave the auger idling with the belt on it. Usually you can work it till you almost kill the 40/20, but it's got a great big single multi-V belt on it, and the old belt's pretty much at the end of her road. I'm gonna have to try getting some individual belts to replace it because you can't get parts for it. And if you go too fast, it just stops the fucking drum, and you don't even have the tractor working yet. So anyway, I'm gonna do some shoveling here and in the pigeon poop. We'll bring you back in a little bit. Just about forgot. I went to kick the mill in here and didn't change out our screen. This is the oat screen. Uh-oh, I don't want to lose Amanda's mitt in there. I forgot mine, so I had to steal hers. Don't want to leave that screen in there for the barley because it won't even hardly fucking crack any, let alone hammer them. One second here. See, there's quite a difference in the size of the holes there, so. And then vice versa, you can put oats through that screen, but I haven't done it. Pretty sure Dad has before. It'll take quite a fucking chew for it to put that through it, so. Just about time to flip the hammers in here too. So the grain comes in, and this swings around and beats it through, and then there's a auger down there that brings it in, and another auger that gets her to mix inside. So for any of you who have not seen that before, we're going to put our mineral in here now before we kick the auger in for the barley. So we got to go in there and shovel again. So while we're out here, we'll dump our bags in. The electric auger that Dad put together, he geared it way down at the belt, but it still turns just a little bit too fast, but not a big deal when you end up having to shovel anyway. Mineral goes in the back here. It's the same auger as what's in the front. They turn together, but one auger's this way and one auger's that way. Now what we're putting in is AD&E 3-to-1 and cobalt salt. I've been putting full bags in, but since they don't have any in town when I went, we're only going to put a half bag on this batch since there's no 3-to-1 in town. And we'll just feed them a little bit extra so they get the same. Anyway, I'll bring you back again in a minute. Finish it off with some wheat screenings that we bought from the neighbor. We didn't know what to do with it. About 100. Thought he had about 100 bushels. It's probably closer to 200, but Dad bought it from him fairly cheap. Makes some good filler in the chop. The cows like it anyways, so gotta watch our windows here for when we're full and go and dump it. Here's I was talking about the belt. One half is flipped upside down and then there's two that are missing. This is so fucking cooked and rocky. I actually plugged it twice in the barley. You can't hardly shovel to it slow enough, but whatever. Got her done. I guess I'm gonna have to look into trying to get several single V belts to put on there instead. I know old Ice T there, the Northern Farmer, had done that on that Bearcat, I think it is. His is called. So anyway, I got a call here. I'll have to bring you back in a minute. There's the finished product. A few whole oats yet, but not very many. And no whole oats, or I mean barleys, and hardly any wheat. So they like it. It's their favorite shit, they say. It's snowing like a son of a gun here. It's probably not really showing up in the camera, but winter is back. So get our door and the lid shut. So we'll go park this because we are out of time. We won't be able to make another batch today, but as long as the sun comes up tomorrow, because I was going to say something as I might make too many people mad. Even I sometimes catch myself. Okay, I'll leave you all to wonder what I was going to say. It involves a little man that likes asking for money. That's a warmonger. We'll leave it at that.